European leaders have backed plans to put up a drone wall. But what does that mean? Effectively, we're talking about putting up a giant shield to protect European continents against drone incursions.
Russia will not stop until they are forced to do so. We have to make our common Europe so strong that the war against us becomes unthinkable.
It follows a number of incidents, one in Poland where Russian drones were shot down having entered its airspace, the other in Denmark when unidentified drones forced the closure of 2 airports, and a similar incident near Munich airport grounded 17 flights. Russia denies any involvement in drones flying into airspace over Denmark, Poland, Estonia and Romania. Officials and analysts say such incidents have exposed gaps in Europe's ability to defend itself against drones. Now NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte is backing the idea for a drone wall, calling it timely and necessary. With many NATO allies already closely cooperating with Denmark by sending out units already. So how do you make a drone wall? French President Emmanuel Macron says for starters we need advanced early warning systems to better anticipate threats. This could include the use of the AWACS, such as the E-3A Airborne Warning and Control System aircraft. It's already NATO's eye in the sky, providing the alliance with immediately available air and maritime surveillance, airborne command and control, and air battle management capability. The AWACS provides surveillance and detection of targets, including low-flying drones that ground-based systems might miss. But even if drone incursions are detected, the alliance is reliant on fighter jets or helicopters with weaponry to take them down. The UK Typhoon and Voyager tankers are already on hand in Poland, protecting the eastern flank. They were called up after Russian drones first entered Polish airspace. The UK has also sent out a specialist Royal Air Force Regiment counter-drone unit to Denmark to help boost security. The RAF regiment has highly trained personnel and advanced technology that can rapidly neutralise the threats from unauthorised drones, with Ukraine offering to give expertise on dealing with drone warfare after their experience against Russia. But what about air defence systems?
So, new track hostile, Alpha Alpha 001.
One example is the Giraffe radar that is part of the Royal Artillery Sky Sabre system. The UK ordered 11 Giraffe 1Z 3D air surveillance radars back in 2023. It's a lightweight multi-mission 3D surveillance radar for air and surface surveillance, known for its capable drone detection. Lessons learned from the war in Ukraine has taught NATO a lot about drone warfare, including how effective interceptor drones can be. The UK and Ukraine announced a major new partnership to mass-produce interceptor drones known as Project Octopus. These drones are a cheaper solution to countering the drone threat, saving more advanced systems to target cruise missiles. And what about air defence missiles? There's a surface-to-air missile such as UK Sky Sabre. It's a high-tech piece of kit comprising 3 elements: radar, command and control, and its missile launcher. It can control 24 missiles simultaneously whilst in flight and guide them to intercept 24 separate targets. From air to ground, what about anti-aircraft machine guns? NATO forces will probably line borders with weaponry to act as a deterrence. One on the cards could be Germany's Gepard, an anti-aircraft gun tank nicknamed the Cheetah. It has an S-band surveillance radar range of 15 kilometers and is armed with 2 35mm machine guns, capable of engaging with aerial targets at 5,000 meters and at a height of 3,500 meters. Then there's electronic warfare jamming systems, blocking the drone from the airspace. But they come with complications, as they could interfere with local civilian activity. We have seen an increase in lasers, with Israel becoming the first nation to deploy a laser defense system, the Iron Beam. But that does require a huge amount of power, so might not be useful for a drone wall operating 24/7. And finally in our list there's microwaves, one the US is leading on. They're specifically designed for invisible strikes against swarming combat drones. British soldiers have also used a weapon using radar waves to take down a swarm of drones. The radar frequency directed energy weapon is cheaper than the cost of a pack of mince pies at just 10p per shot. but they're only capable of hitting targets up to 1 kilometre away. If reports that Russia's so-called shadow fleet of tankers has been used to launch drones is true, it raises the issue of just how challenging creating an impregnable wall might be. A Kremlin spokesman criticised the plans of putting up a drone wall, saying history has shown erecting walls is always a bad thing. Kirsty Chambers, BFBS Forces News. Thanks for watching. For more from BFBS Forces News, like and subscribe to our channel.